2024 October Paper 1. Before we move into solving the past paper question, let's have a look at the format of a statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income. In this specific past paper question, it's a service sector business, therefore we avoid the cost of sales section. That means the rest of the information should be applied throughout completing the statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income. Revenue, sales return, other income, less expenses. By doing that, we find profit or loss for the year. You should be mindful with the items that appear under other income, such as decrease in provision for irrecoverable debt, non-current asset disposal profit, discount received, rent received, commission received. Under expenses, these are some of the examples that I've listed: administrative expense, carriage outwards, electricity, insurance, rent and rates, depreciation of non-current assets, wages and salaries, discount allowed, general expense, irrecoverable debts, machinery repairs, non-current asset disposal loss, increase in provision for irrecoverable debt. In this specific past paper question, we'll be looking into another expense type, which is provision for insurance claim. Now, let's skim through the question. Town Car Parks owns a multi-story car park in the center of North Town. Customers park their car and pay a fixed rate per hour. This means it's a service sector business. The following balances were available from the books of accounts on 30th September 2024. So we have a set of information: administrative wages, allowance for irrecoverable debts, 7% bank loan interest paid, capital, cash and bank, commission receivable, drawings, electricity, equipment repairs, general expense, insurance, management salaries, and other non-current asset cost, premises, equipment, office computers and fixtures, non-current asset provision for depreciation, such as premises, equipment, office computers and fixtures, rates, revenue, security staff wages, trade payables, trade receivables. We have some additional information. We have nearly 6 different information. Commission receivable of 300 was owing, electricity 1050 is accrued, rates of 800 are prepaid, 7% bank loan was taken out on 1st Jan 2023 and will be repaid in full on 31st December 2026. A provision must be made for legal claim for personal damages of 4,000. Depreciation charges, premises 2.5% using straight line method, equipment 20% using straight line method, office computers and fixtures 20% using reducing line method. The allowance for irrecoverable debts to be reduced by 400. In today's session, we're going to complete the income statement section, the statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income. Now, we have certain components in completing an income statement. So you should know the information that comes under net trade receivable. So we have, net revenue. So in order to calculate net revenue, you take revenue, take away sales return. With this, we add other income. The cost of sales does not reflect here because it's a service business. So we add other income and we deduct all the expenses. By doing that, we find out the profit for the year or the loss for the year. So in order to complete the income statement, first you should be able to complete all the adjustments related to it. So let's look at the first adjustment. Adjustment number 1, commission receivable 300 was owing to town car parks. You have commission receivable in the question 11,700. 300 owing means you add 300 to it, which should give 12,000. Now where do we write this 12,000? This 12,000 should be written under the section of other income in the income statement. Electricity owed or accrued 1,050. As you can see here, electricity is 8,270. Since it's accrued, you add 1,050. Therefore, 8,270 plus 1,050 is 9,320. This should be written under expenses. Next adjustment, rates. Rate is an expense and it is prepaid, which needs to be deducted. Let's see what's the opening balance of rates. We have 14,800. From that you take away 800, which should give 14,000. This should be written under expenses in the income statement. Now the next is related to bank loan. Let's take all the information related to bank loan. 7% bank loan interest paid 2,800. And here it says 7% bank loan taken on 1st Jan 2023 will be repaid in full on 31st of December 2026. In this case, for calculation to the income statement, you simply calculate 7% of 50,000. Should give 3,500. Now let's complete the next adjustment. A provision made for legal claim for personal damages 4,000. Check if you have any opening balance. Skim through the information. There isn't any opening balance. Therefore, you just write this in the expenses income statement under the category of expenses. Next is depreciation. Please ensure to see if there are any purchases or sale of non-current asset. So in the additional information, you do not have any disposal or purchases of non-current assets, so we simply calculate the depreciation. Premises 2.5% using straight line method. So you calculate 2.5 per premises. So that is 600,000 into 2.5 over 100 should give 15,000. This should go under expense. And then you have equipment 20% using straight line method. So for equipment, let's calculate 20% for the cost. So that is 100,000 into 20 over 100 should give 20,000. Next one, computers and equipment 20% using reducing line method. So in this case, you take the cost, take away the opening or accumulated depreciation. So that should be 120,000 take away 55,000, find the net book value. 120,000 take away 55,000 should be 65,000 into 20%. 13,000 expenses. Now let's complete the statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income for the year ended 30th September 2024. Remember, three main key variables: revenue, other income, we add less expenses. Let's complete the first section, revenue. So let's skim through the question and see if we have revenue and revenue returns or sales returns. As we can go through, we have revenue 250,000 and there isn't any revenue returns or sales returns. Therefore, now let's enter this in the first section of the income statement. Revenue 250,000. Give 1 mark awarded for this. Now let's include the information under other income and expenses. The first section that we complete under other income, commission receivable. As you can see here, we had a working for commission receivable and we had 12,000. This should go under other income. Next section, decrease in allowance for irrecoverable debt. As you can see here, at the start of the year, you have allowance for irrecoverable debt 2,500. At the end, you have 400. So it has reduced by 400. So this amount should reflect under other income. Now, we had completed all the information under other income. Let's include the expenses. Administrative wages. Let's go and see if we have any adjustments for administrative wages. As you can see here, there aren't any adjustments. So you enter 24,000 for administrative wages. Followed by bank loan and electricity. Bank loan, you can see we calculated bank loan which is 3,500. This should reflect in the income statement. Electricity, we had an adjustment. As you can see here, electricity now it's 3,250. Now let's enter that figure over here. Equipment repairs, let's see if we have any additional adjustments. There aren't any. So you have equipment repairs 15,400, which needs to be entered over here. Next one, general expenses. Let's see, general expenses, no adjustments, 8,900. We'll enter it over. Insurance, let's see if we have any adjustment for that. Insurance is 4,600. No adjustments. Let's enter that under expenses. Management salaries. As you can see here, management salary is 26,500. Let's enter that under expenses, no adjustments. Depreciation for equipment, office fixtures, and for premises. As you can see here, for premises, we have 15,000, equipment 20,000, office computers, you have 13,000. So let's enter those figures. Provision for legal claim, we don't have any opening balance, and we have provision for legal claim value which is worth 4,000. This needs to be reflected under expenses. Rates, we have an adjustment for rates. As you can see here, we already did the adjustment for rates. 14,800 take away 800, 14,000. Let's plug in those details. Security staff, no additional information on that. 32,450. Enter it under expenses. These are the possible expenses. So let's find the total of all of these figures. So first we add the other income, which is 12,000 plus 400, which should give 12,400. With this we add the revenue 250,000, 262,400. Now let's add up all the expenses. 24,000, 3,500, 9,320, 15,400, 8,900, 4,600, 26,500, 15,000, 20,000, 13,000, 4,000, 14,000 plus 32,450. 190, 670 should be the total expense. Now from 262,400 take away the expenses in order to find the profit for the year. This is how you complete the income statement section for this specific past paper question. Next lesson, we'll learn how to complete a statement of financial position.